If you reach this part, it tells me one thing. You are serious about interviews, not just curious. In part 1, we talk about how behavioral interviews silently judge you. In part 2, we fix the problem of sounding fake or rehearsed. Now comes the final and most misunderstood step, practice. Because this is where people ruin everything. They either don't practice at all or they practice so much that they forget how to sound human. And today I want to show you how to practice in a way that makes you calmer, not more nervous. Let me ask you something honestly. Have you ever practiced an answer so many times that during the interview your brain went blank the moment the question changed slightly? Yes. That's not because you were unprepared. That's because you prepared the wrong way. Most people practice interviews like they are memorizing exam answers. They write script, they repeat lines, they chase perfect wording. But behavioral interviews don't reward memory, they reward presence. So when the interviewers ask the same question in a slightly different way, your brain panics because it can't find the exact sentence you memorized, and then panic soaks. Okay, do you know what practice is actually supposed to do? So practice is not meant to help you remember answer. Practice is meant to help you recognize situations. That's it. When you walk into an interview, you shouldn't be thinking, what answer should I give? You should be thinking, oh, this is that situation again. That's it alone. Change how calm you feel. Now, if you have a question, how to practice without memorizing? So instead of writing full answer, start doing this. Think of experience, not sentence. Moments when something didn't go as planned, you felt pressure, you disagreed with someone, you learned something the hard way, you had to adapt quickly. Now, here's the important part. Don't write what you said. Just remember what happened, what confused you, what decision you took, what you understood later. That's it. If you know this whole thing, your answer will naturally save itself, no matter how the question is asked. This is so simple. And let me share something that works extremely well. Practice out loud, but not in front of mirror or not by reading notes. Just speak. Pretend you are explaining the situation to someone who doesn't know you, like a friend's friend. When you speak out loud, you start noticing where you rush, where you over explain, where you get stuck. That awareness is good. You don't fix answer by rewriting them. You fix answer by hearing yourself think. Okay, let me explain what to do when you get stuck mid answer. This part is important because people panic here. If you forget something or lost your train of thought, don't freeze. Pause. Say something like, let me think for a second. That doesn't make you look weak, it makes you look thoughtful. Interviewers are human. They know real thinking takes time. Rushing nonsense is far worse than pausing for clarity. So, how to practice for a different experience level? So, if you are fresher, your practice should focus on clarity of learning, honesty about confusion, awareness of growth. If you are experienced, your practice should focus on decision making, accountability, handling people, and complexity. See, different level, same principle. Awareness over performance. Now we'll talk about the biggest practice mistake. And no, don't make this mistake. It will cost your confidence. Don't practice with people who interrupt, correct, or judge every single sentence. That train anxiety, not clarity. Practice with someone who listen or practice alone out loud. Your goal is slow. not perfection. Let me ask you something and be honest. When you practice interviews, do you feel more confident or more nervous afterward? Tell me in the comment. You are not alone either way. Okay, so what to do the day before the interview? So one day before the interview, start practicing answer. Just stop. Instead, just review situation in your head. Remind yourself, I've handled things before. I've handled this too. Confidence doesn't come from repetition. It comes from trusting your own thinking. Another question for you is what part of interview stress you the most? Answering, starting, or being judged silently? Drop in the comment. I want to know. Let me leave you with this. You don't fail interviews because you are bad. You fail because you are trying to be someone you think they want. Stop purple. Start explaining. Behavioral interviews are not trap. They are conversation if you let them be. And if you watch all three parts, you are already ahead of most of the candidates. And best of luck for your career journey.